Hello, my dears. Welcome back. We are finally finishing the last chapter of A Story Beside. I'm stupid excited to see what the finale has, and I will admit that I've been putting it off because, like, I emotionally am not ready. I'm a little nervous about crying and all of that. But I figured it was time. It's time to finally finish this and see what the rest of this game has to hold. Do be patient with me as I may fumble the different stuff a little bit. But here we go. Here's the end. Oh, she's... Okay. So she's greeting some adventurers. Aww. I'm really happy with the decision on this run to roll with Graham. He's very sweet. Aww, look at the baby. Look at, a lot of them came back to the town. And I love them upholding the traditions
Nearly
of
3
old.
decades have passed since I stood on the king's dais. 3 decades of love and laughter, song and sentiment, friendships old and new. Is that what it all meant, then? The grand lesson to take away from an exceedingly ordinary life? The reason for holding on through winter, through times of shadow? That there will always be light waiting on the other side, and that you can still help folks in the meantime. I know Graham worries, so I've kept quiet on my nightly strolls. It's easy knowing the steps like the back of my hand.
She's old
These
now.
days, it isn't the creaking of floorboards to listen for, but the creaking of my old bones. Once more, then, out into my beloved Pyreside.
Also, I do just want to say, Pyreside is such a cute name for a town, and I'm 110% stealing it. In our old age, Isla somehow seems the brighter, sprier sister. I have to constantly remind myself she's approaching 80. Look at it! Oh, the art's phenomenal. Hazel moved into this room permanently once her days as a traveling minstrel were over. It's been such a blessing having her around. When I asked how she felt about taking over the inn after I'm gone, I'd not expect her to be moved to tears or to accept so quickly. I love that she's in, like, the grandma's old room, too. The king sent his personal cleric when word reached the capital that I'd been ill. She's ill? It's still hard to believe, but he never forgot me. I love that. How many adventurers have stayed in this room over the decades? Miss Molly's lessons never taught me how to count that high. Look at the cat! I always had a soft spot in my heart for old Copper, so when this little one showed up at our doorstep, I couldn't turn her away. Good kitty, please don't tattle on me for being out of bed. Cute. Should put another log when I get back from my stroll. Keep the fire burning through the brisk night. Perhaps in the morning I'll play another song. I wonder what she's ill with. She's obviously good enough to be up and around. So many lovely village dinners over so many decades. Oh my gosh, we get to explore the town one last time. Okay, we're gonna go up and around. We are gonna go all the way out, by the way. All the way out. Come now, Lyric. You can handle one short walk around the village without needing to rest your bones. Look at the flowers are back. Oh my gosh. I'm just appreciating this view. Like, I just want to say the fact that this is like a very pixelated game, like pixel game and like old style. It's stunning. It's so pretty. So sweet of the younger folk to invite me to their campfire last night, but I wouldn't have wanted to impose on their fun. Hello? Okay. Just a little raccoon. The old windmill has always set such a pretty silhouette against the starry sky. I'm so glad we could repair it all those years ago. Perhaps it's silly or overly sentimental, but a reliable, mundane things can offer such profound comfort. I love that. It makes my soul really happy. Our scarecrow. Albie has gone through so many versions of himself over the decades, I barely recognize him anymore. Not unlike the rest of us, I suppose. That's a cool, like, allegory there. Also, look at somebody has been planting in the garden. Who's back? At first, it was quite surreal seeing a new family take over this old shop. I'd gotten used to it by now. Mostly, anyway. I appreciate that they've always been kind and friendly, despite not always seeing eye to eye on village issues. Such outlandish fashion. If their style is truly the standard for the capital city, I'm happy to be here in Pyreside. I do still miss Kelsey on occasion. I simply can't help it, but it eases my heart knowing that she found a happy life for herself out there. You know, it's kind of bittersweet, and, like, it talks about friendships being lost and found, and, like, sometimes you don't stick with the friends that you have, and, like, that's a really cool lesson here. I'm incredibly proud of what Claire managed to accomplish in this old building. Her tonics and elixirs are coveted across the kingdom. To think she may never have moved to Pyreside if we decided to clear this place out. One small choice with profound effect. It's been lovely getting to know her and her charming wife over the years. They've become some of my very best friends. Aww! That's the power of our little village, I suppose. Someone like Claire, seeking her whole life for a place to belong, could find it here. Also, we stan some LGBTQ representation. Thank you, game. I mean, I figured they were into it because, like, I know Claire was one of the romanceable options. But, like, it makes my soul happy. Despite her brave face, I know Brianna struggled running the workshop on her own after so many decades of sharing the load with Isaac. I always held out hope she'd move back to Pyreside, but I suppose life had other plans. Their shop in Hogs Harbor was flourishing. When I heard of his passing, I was heartbroken. And yet there's comfort knowing the twins are together again. I don't know much about the young blacksmith Brianna chose to take over, who seems capable enough and always courteous. Change begets change, and the wheels of time continue to turn, or the water wheel in this case. Wait, so did Brianna die too? Hold on, I see a grave over there. We need to go snoop. Oh, I got stuck. Gotta go up. Oh, what's this? Fish are so bountiful in the rivers and creeks these days, we no longer need to make the long trek down to the lakeshore. Graham still does, of course, but only once in a while. Brianna, sleep soundly, my dear friend. Your smile enriched my life in more ways than I could ever count. Aww. You know, I low-key accidentally regretted making the decision to bring Brianna with me to the King's Hall. Like, I thought I should have brought Graham. But I kind of like that I did, and I don't regret it anymore. Like, it was an interesting choice, and I feel like it brought out a lot of different dialogue options there. Oh, I missed something. Noah and Emma have been such skilled farmers. They're able to grow crops I never would have imagined could grow in Pyreside. Oh, I didn't mean to click that again. Oh, that's right! Noah and Emma. Amazing we can feed an entire village and still have this much surplus left over to sell. Oh my gosh. Look at them. Holy shit. Can I squeeze up through here? Nope. Got stuck. We're gonna have to go nose on over. Thank all the stars in the sky that Noah and Emma came to Pyreside when they did. They truly turned this village around. Over the years, the two of them have become beloved neighbors and dear friends. Honestly, I couldn't imagine life here without them. Oh, and it's always a true delight when their daughter drops by for an extended visit. Such a lovely girl, whip smart too. Mr. William and Miss Molly would be absolutely over the moon if they could see the legacy of their old farmhouse. I wonder what happened to those two. I'd be curious to know. From what I've heard, these were the last domesticated oryx in the entire kingdom until the winter ended and more could be bred. Would they have been better off out in the wild? Would they have even survived those frigid times? It's something I often wonder. Either way, I do love having them around. My precious connection to a childhood many decades gone. I never regret that decision there. Like, that was a cool decision, and I'm glad that I kept them. It paid off in the end, as well as, you know, cute animals and all that. Okay. Let's for sure go to my parents' graves. I think we also should go to the old, house to see what happens down there. Look at the flowers. How long has it been since I visited the manna tree? Perhaps I could stop by for a moment before heading home. Oh, so this is that's the end. Okay. Good to know. Who would have thought that the royal knight who accompanied me to the capital all those years ago would one day move to Pyreside? Boris has been a reliable friend, reminds me of old Byrne in more than a few ways, though thankfully less far of a grump. As long as he's stationed in the old cabin of the cliff, I'm confident our little village will be well looked after. Oh. Okay. So that's it then. Oh. How long? Oh, wait. I already read that. Let's go. I think we've poked around everything, and it's not letting me go out. Should be just beyond this thicket, although stars, it does seem quite a bit darker here than I remember. Something bad gonna happen? Oh, Lyric. You've been this way hundreds of times before. Have you really managed to get yourself turned around? Has it always been so foggy in this patch of the woods? Perhaps I should rest a moment before pressing on much further. Oh no, am I gonna die here? I'll rest here just for a moment. I'm sorry, what? Excuse me?
I shouldn't have gone out on my own. I know that now. These past few days I've been confined to my bed to rest up. Or has it been weeks? I suppose it doesn't matter. I find myself overcome with that curious longing unique to the end of things. The dregs of a warm cup of tea. The moment the setting sun gets swallowed up in a twilight sky. The final chapter of your favourite fantasy novel. Content, but wishing it could have lasted just a bit longer.
Aww.
My novel. My story. It's meant little to a lot of folks, but an awful lot to a few. They're here now. Beside me. Eyes shut, I can see them still. Graham. My blue-eyed farm boy. Keeper of my heart for half a century. Isla. My sister and my inspiration. The wind at my back since before I could stand. Hazel. Clever, creative Hazel. My protégé and deepest source of pride.
I love that connection still.
Claire. My unexpected friend. A fierce flame that has never gone out. And Noah. Hope for the future. I never had children, but through Noah, I know the village I cherish will live on. I see their faces, full of love. I see all the moments across the years that have brought them here, to be with me now. And I swear I can see something else, warm and wondrous, shimmering just beyond the window glass. Tiny, twinkling firelights.
Aww. I'm absolutely crying. Oh. Wait. That was cute. I'm sorry, what? I thought you died. Okay, before we move on, I loved the line where it was like, it was a story, and my story was not necessarily meaningful to many, but like the ones that it touched, like it was meaningful to a few, and that just hit me. Oh my gosh, that was beautiful. Great writing. A+ writing. Oh gosh. What are we, did we like feel better now? I thought we were dying. I'm confused. Okay. Hold on, pull it together, Zari. Sorry, I'm like super emotional over that. That was so good. Okay. Sleep tight, little one. You'll never know the comfort it's brought me, having you dozing there at the foot of the bed. Oh, I am moving slowly. I suppose one journal entry had to be the last. Oh, is this me, like, leaving? Is this me passing away? I'm moving so slowly. Stars, I'm not ready to be writing this letter. Oh gosh, I'm gonna cry already. I'm not ready for any of this, but here we are, saying goodbye. Some folks might question what there is to say after so many years spent together. I feel sorry for them. Every single day without fail, I've discovered the new joys in my love for you. New peculiars to appreciate. A new poetry to your morning routine, or a fresh crease in the corner of your smile that I never noticed before. I'm gonna miss those discoveries more than anything. Oh, Lyric, we faced challenges together that shook me to the very core, and yet loving you through it was the easiest thing I've ever done. The easiest choice I ever made. Spending my life by your side. Thank you for choosing me in return. Graham, my darling husband, knowing that I love you with all my heart and that I always, always will. Gosh dang it. Ugh. This game is an art form. It's so good. This is a different view. Oh my gosh, I'm going to the campfire. Are these people who have passed? Oh no, they're just like at the campfire. Okay. So she's just seeing it. Look, did you see that? She's young now. She's back to her young form. Oh my gosh, I can't go back. That's actually a really cool mechanic. Like, you can't go back. You have to go forward and embrace it. It's the little, like, teenage Lyric. And the cabin. Oh my gosh, and the dog's gonna walk with me. Look, there's Claire. Oh my goodness. And I'm younger. And we're, oh my gosh, this is beautiful. I'm crying. I love that moment there. And especially at the lake, which was like theirs. I'm curious how it would have changed if there was a different romanceable option. Look it, I'm a kid! And Isla going off with the adventuring party and the windmill. Oh, look at the oryx. Also, this music's phenomenal. All the people who have touched my life and Gran. Look at the rest of the kids. Oh my gosh, there's little chickens following me. I have so much delight. I appreciate that Gran stops and like stares at you. Oh my gosh, her parents. And then going to see the fire lights. Oh my gosh. A+, phenomenal story. Like, that... Yep. I'm speechless. That was such a cool ending and a cool way to represent death and, like, reliving your life there and the things that we went through, and I loved all the different jumps. Ugh, it was just so good, and the theme of the Pyrelights coming back. Absolutely beautiful game. Good job, Peter Gunder. I was about to comment on the music and say that I loved the music too. Oh. Oh, cute! There's little scenes here! Her saying goodbye to Isla. I love that. Like, some of the scenes, the pivotal... Oh, her and Graham! Look at that. Oh, okay. Absolutely love this game. It was a really cool, like, what it stood for and just the sense of, like, what happens to the NPCs, you know? Like, just following the NPCs in a fantasy story, and it's cool and interesting and just very well done. So, it was a beautiful story. Yay. Well, thank you guys for joining me on this journey. It was a beautiful one, a very emotional one. This game is absolutely phenomenal and beautiful and heart-wrenching. I'd be curious to know, like, what choices you would have made differently. Who you would have romanced. Would you have gone with the merchant, or I think Claire was the other romanceable option, or if you would have pushed Kelsey and Graham together. Like, there's so many options there, and the choices that you make, I love the impact that they have on the story and how it plays out. So let me know what you would have done differently in the comments section, and let me know if there's another game like this that you want to see. I have a couple more in the works, but thank you for joining me. It was phenomenal, and yeah, I'm happy. Oh, look it! You have the choices! Isla was by your side. Cute. Oh my gosh, it's called Evening Rest. I hate it here. Graham was by your side. Hazel was by your side. Brianna was laid to rest. Kelsey fell out of your life. Oh, yikes. Claire was by your side. Noah or Emma. Interesting. And Isaac never returned. Ooh, so I made a choice there that drove Isaac away. I knew that I drove Kelsey away. But, oh, that was cool to, like, see the choices that I could have made. Okay, anyway, thank you guys so much for joining. I appreciate it. I hope you have a lovely rest of your days wherever you are. And leave a like if you enjoyed this and let me know what other stuff you want to play like it. Alrighty. Bye.